Hi everyone. Today I am telling you the story of Narendra Modi. It is easy way to understand biography, perfect for practicing your English listening. Let's get started. Narendra Damodar Das Modi was born on September 17, 1950, in Vadnagar, a small town in the Mehsana district of Gujarat, India. He was the third of 6 children born to Damodar Das Moolchand Modi and Hiraben Modi. His family belonged to the Ghanchi Teli, oil presser, community, considered part of the other backward classes, OBC, in India's social structure. Despite their humble economic background, the Modis were known for their integrity, discipline, and strong cultural values. Modi's early years were shaped by poverty, simplicity, and relentless hard work. His father ran a small tea stall near the Vadnagar railway station, and young Narendra often helped him serve tea to travelers. It was not an ideal childhood. There were days when food was scarce, clothes were patched, and luxuries were unheard of. But the young boy had something unique, an unshakable spirit, a curiosity about the world, and an unwavering sense of patriotism. Despite the financial constraints, Modi attended Bhagavatacharya Narayanacharya School in Vadnagar. His teachers recalled him as an average student, but one who displayed a keen interest in debates, theatre, and reading. Even as a child, he stood out for his oratory skills and dramatic flair. He would often participate in school plays, sometimes playing roles of soldiers or saints, symbolic of his inner desire to serve the nation. More importantly, Modi showed a deep inclination towards spirituality. He would frequently visit the local temples, sit in meditation, and spend time reading books on Indian philosophy, Hindu scriptures, and the teachings of Swami Vivekananda. Vivekananda's message of selfless service and spiritual nationalism had a profound influence on the young boy. In his teenage years, Modi made a decision that would shape the rest of his life. At the age of 17, he left home to explore the spiritual and cultural heritage of India. His family was shocked, but he was determined. He embarked on a 2-year journey across India, traveling to the Himalayas, the Ramakrishna Mission in West Bengal, and various ashrams in Gujarat and beyond. He meditated in the mountains, volunteered at temples, and interacted with saints and monks. Though many details of this journey remain undocumented and are part of Modi's mystique, he has spoken occasionally about those years as the time when he truly discovered his identity and purpose. It was a time of self-reflection, detachment, and spiritual growth. When he returned to Gujarat, he was no longer the same boy who had left. He had a clarity of thought and a burning desire to contribute to society. In 1971, Modi formally joined the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh, RSS, a right-wing Hindu nationalist organization that played a key role in shaping his ideological and political thinking. He became a pracharak, campaigner, dedicating his life to the organization and adopting a life of celibacy and discipline. The RSS gave Modi a platform to engage in grassroots work, spread nationalist ideals, and organize youth for social causes. He quickly impressed the senior leadership with his efficiency, organizational skills, and tireless dedication. He would work long hours, travel extensively, and take up challenging assignments with zeal. India underwent a dramatic political upheaval in 1975 when then Prime Minister Indira Gandhi declared a state of emergency, suspending civil liberties, jailing opposition leaders, and censoring the press. For the RSS and other political opponents, this was a time of suppression and resistance. Modi, still a young pracharak, plunged into underground activism. He disguised himself to evade arrest, printed anti-government pamphlets, and helped coordinate resistance movements across Gujarat. His courage and resourcefulness during this time earned him the respect of senior leaders in the Bharatiya Janata Party, BJP, the political wing closely associated with the RSS. After the emergency was lifted in 1977, the political landscape of India shifted. Modi became more involved in the political operations of the BJP, though still working officially as an RSS volunteer. Throughout the 1980s, Modi climbed the ranks within the BJP. He was instrumental in organizing party campaigns, training volunteers, and expanding the BJP's influence in Gujarat. His big break came when he was appointed the General Secretary of the BJP's Gujarat unit in 1987. Under his stewardship, the party gained significant momentum, challenging the Congress dominance in the state. Modi had a sharp mind for political strategy. He understood ground-level dynamics, mastered the art of communication, and used symbolism effectively. He worked tirelessly, often sleeping just a few hours a night, and remained single-minded in his commitment to the party and its ideology. By the mid-1990s, the BJP was firmly established in Gujarat politics. Modi played a crucial role in that transformation, becoming known as a powerful backroom strategist, someone who could deliver results, rally the cadre, and outmaneuver opponents. But he wasn't content with just strategy. He wanted to lead. He wanted to govern. And that opportunity would soon arrive. By the late 1990s, Narendra Modi had become one of the most trusted political strategists of the BJP. Yet he remained away from the spotlight, preferring to work behind the scenes. That changed in 2001 when Gujarat was reeling under the effects of a devastating earthquake, poor governance, and political instability. The BJP High Command made a bold decision. Narendra Modi, who had never held public office, would be the next Chief Minister of Gujarat. On October 7, 2001, Narendra Modi was sworn in as Gujarat's Chief Minister. A reluctant candidate, a resolute leader, Modi's appointment shocked many. He was viewed as a hardliner, a strict disciplinarian with little administrative experience. Yet Modi brought fresh energy to the office. From the very beginning, he made it clear that development, transparency, and efficiency would define his leadership. He called it Panchamrit, 5 key initiatives: education, health, infrastructure, agriculture, and women empowerment. Within months, Modi set a new tone. Bureaucrats were expected to deliver results. Corruption was discouraged. Digital governance and e-governance projects were launched long before they became buzzwords elsewhere in India. In February 2002, tragedy struck. A train carrying Hindu pilgrims was attacked in Godhra, leading to the death of 59 people. This incident triggered one of the most horrifying communal riots in India's modern history. Hundreds of people, both Hindus and Muslims, lost their lives in the violence that followed. Modi's handling of the riots sparked national and international criticism. While he maintained that he had done everything in his power to contain the violence, many accused his government of inaction, or worse, complicity. Multiple investigations, Supreme Court monitoring, and special investigation teams, SITs, were instituted. Modi was questioned but never convicted. Still, the controversy lingered. It turned Modi into a polarizing figure, either a hero for his supporters or a symbol of communal tension for his critics. Despite the backlash, Modi doubled down on governance. From 2003 onward, he rebranded Gujarat as a model of Vikas, development. He initiated the Vibrant Gujarat Summit, attracting foreign investment and building infrastructure. Power reforms, road networks, the Jyotigram Yojana, rural electrification, and industrial zones began transforming the state's economy. His style was tough. Critics called him autocratic. But results followed. Gujarat saw high growth rates, improved agricultural productivity, and a better investment climate. Modi won re-election in 2002, 2007, and 2012, each with a larger majority. By 2013, he was no longer just a state leader. He was seen as a national force. By 2013, murmurs of Modi being a candidate for Prime Minister had become louder. The BJP needed a charismatic, decisive, and development-focused leader to counter the Congress-led UPA government, which was under attack for corruption scandals, inflation, and weak leadership. In September 2013, the BJP officially declared Narendra Modi as their prime ministerial candidate for the 2014 general elections. The move divided opinion, even within the BJP's allies, but it electrified the party's base. Modi launched a highly energetic and tech-savvy campaign across India. His rallies drew massive crowds. He used social media, hologram projections, and a powerful slogan, "Achhe din aane wale hai, good days are coming." The message was clear: India deserved better governance. His campaign focused on development and job creation, clean and corruption-free governance, national pride and security, empowering the youth. He positioned himself as a chaiwala, tea seller, who rose from humble beginnings, offering a direct contrast to the elite political dynasties dominating Indian politics. In May 2014, the results were announced. The BJP won 282 seats, a full majority on its own, the first in 3 decades. Modi had rewritten political history. The Congress suffered a massive defeat, reduced to just 44 seats. On May 26, 2014, Narendra Modi was sworn in as the 14th Prime Minister of India. Modi began his term with sweeping reforms and bold initiatives. Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, Clean India Mission, aimed at improving sanitation and eliminating open defecation. Jan Dhan Yojana, banking the unbanked by opening millions of bank accounts. Digital India, promoting e-governance and digital infrastructure. Make in India, encouraging domestic manufacturing and job creation. Startup India, boosting entrepreneurship. He traveled extensively, strengthening diplomatic ties with the US, Japan, Israel, and Gulf nations. In November 2016, Modi announced demonetization, rendering 500 rupees and 1000 rupees notes invalid overnight. It was a dramatic attempt to combat black money, counterfeit currency, and corruption. The move divided the country. Some saw it as bold and brave, others criticized its execution and economic fallout. In 2017, the government implemented the Goods and Services Tax (GST), unifying India's fragmented tax system into one national tax. After the 2016 Uri attack by Pakistan-based terrorists, Modi's government responded with surgical strikes across the line of control, a first-of-its-kind military retaliation that enhanced Modi's image as a strong nationalist leader. Despite reforms, Modi's first term saw criticism over rising unemployment, cow vigilantism and mob lynching cases, tensions over press freedom, handling of demonetization. Yet, Modi remained India's most popular leader, admired for his tireless work ethic, vision, and personal integrity. In the 2019 elections, Modi returned with a bigger mandate, 303 seats for BJP alone. The campaign focused on national security, Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, and Modi's personal credibility. Key actions in second term: abrogation of Article 370 in August 2019, revoking the special status of Jammu and Kashmir. Citizenship Amendment Act (CAA), controversial law offering fast-track citizenship to persecuted minorities from neighboring countries, sparking nationwide protests. National Education Policy 2020, a major overhaul in India's education system. Farm Laws 2020, aimed at reforming agriculture but led to year-long farmer protests. Eventually repealed in 2021. The global COVID-19 pandemic in 2020 posed a huge challenge. Modi announced a nationwide lockdown, urged citizens to light lamps in solidarity, and launched Atmanirbhar Bharat, Self-Reliant India. Vaccine manufacturing and global aid marked both praise and criticism of his pandemic response. The global COVID-19 pandemic in 2020 posed a huge challenge. Modi announced a nationwide lockdown, urged citizens to light lamps in solidarity, and launched Atmanirbhar Bharat, Self-Reliant India. Vaccine manufacturing and global aid marked both praise and criticism of his pandemic response. Modi emerged as one of the most recognized world leaders. He addressed the UN, G7, G20, and climate summits. His government hosted global leaders like Trump, Macron, and Putin, projecting India as a rising superpower. Digital push and infrastructure boom. OP and Aadhaar-linked services revolutionized India's fintech space. Roads, railways, and airports expanded rapidly. Bullet train project began. Focus on renewable energy and electric mobility. The BJP expanded its reach across states, winning elections in Assam, Tripura, and Uttarakhand. Modi became the central face of the party's success, combining nationalism with development. Challenges faced: economic slowdown post-COVID, China border standoff in Galwan Valley, internet freedom concerns, allegations of centralization of power. Despite these, Modi maintained an extraordinarily high approval rating in Indian politics. Regardless of what the future holds, Narendra Modi's life story is one of perseverance, purpose, and patriotism. From selling tea on a railway platform to speaking at the world's biggest forums, he embodies the idea that no dream is too big, and no struggle is too small. The end. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share and subscribe.